Ooh, welcome everyone to the Daily Juice Podcast on the Betting Pros Network. I'm your host, Sean, stacking the money green. And as always, Daily Juice is being brought to you by BetMGM. Use the promo code JUICE150 and you got yourself a $1,000 risk-free bet. Perfect for the NFL season, college football. Heck, even get some MLB action going. I got 3 MLB picks coming up for you. One total. One total, one player prop, and one side going for the cycle of MLB DGen style. So, a lot to get to. Unfortunately, lost a unit. RIP to our unit there. 1 and 2, but lost exactly a unit because the one we hit was actually a plus 100. So we'll get to the recap in a second. But before we do, hey, have you entered our free NFL Survivor contest? That's right. You're going head-to-head against your fellow DJers. $300 in prizes up for grabs. $150 gift certificate to first, $100 to second, $50 to third. And those are $300 in gift cards to Fanatics. Again, NFL Survivor, pick one team to make it to the next week, a.k.a. just win straight up. Can't use the same team twice. And again, you're doing battle against your fellow Daily Juice listeners. Play.runyourpool.com/juice. That's play.runyourpool.com/juice. Okay, get to the recap. Phillies, my God, that was horrific. They lost 13-2. I thought it was a bounce back situation. You know, Aaron Nola, usually good on the road. Every once in a while, he just gets shelled. Unfortunately, I was on the game. He got shelled there, 13-2. It was, and I'm rocking my Phillies jersey here, trying to get a little mojo going for them, get a little support. I mean, they're trying to not get into the playoffs, which would be devastating for me personally. O's, they also lost 5-1. You know, Spencer Watkins got out to a great start. I think he retired the first 11 in a row, and then he also unraveled. And Guardians jumped on him fairly early there. They got the win, 5-1. Last but not least, our boy Bobby Witt Jr., who again, still hoping he pulls out the Rookie of the Year. He seems to be playing well, and his stats are good. The odds keep going up though. Unfortunately for him, maybe he'll pull this out. But he's 1 for 5. Fortunately for us though, the one hit was a double, so he got over 1.5 bases. The fact that his total bases is set at 1.5. That is a sign of a stud. Come on, give Baseball Writers of America who listen to this show, give Bobby Witt Jr. a chance. Help us win this awesome future. Hey, speaking of awesome, your future would be a lot brighter if you won a Vince Papale autographed jersey. All you got to do is leave a review over on Apple Podcasts or CastBox. And again, positive reviews get you more gambling karma. That's what I've been told from the gambling gods. So, toss old Sean Green a bone here. I appreciate it. And then go to bettingpros.com/Papale. That's bettingpros.com/Papale to submit your review and get in for a chance to win this autographed Vince Papale jersey courtesy of Pristine Auction. All right. Enough messing around. Let's get to the picks. First pick up, we have no run. First inning in Philadelphia, in the game between the Phillies and the Diamondbacks, -105 over on DraftKings. I mean, 35 total runs in the past 2 games between these two teams. I think the runs have to cool off at some point. I think the first inning of this game could be a good time to strike. As I pointed out, the Phillies have really sucked as of recently. Diamondbacks probably exhausted from all that ass kicking they've been doing. So I think this could be a slow start to this game for sure. And then you look at Phillies, 37-23 on the Nerfy on the road. So a lot going for it here. I think this could just be a massive regression in scoring. Like I don't picture another 15 total run game here. So I think this is a good spot to sneak in the Nerfy. It is -105 over on DraftKings. No runs in the first inning, -105. Next up, nice little player prop, and shout out to the bettingpros.com MLB player prop cheat sheet, which I use. I'm a cheater, admitted cheater. Yep, cheater. it's the Cliff Notes for MLB player props. It's been helpful. I take a look at their projections and then kind of pick through there, do my own research, and here we go. Bobby Witt Jr., courtesy of they got the research ball going for the Bobby Witt Jr., and hopefully looking to cash another one here. Lars Nootbaar, over a half bases, minus 145 over on DraftKings. Nootbaar is 9-4 to the over when we're talking about a half base. Coming off a game where he didn't get a hit against the Reds. The Cardinals lost to the Reds, so I think that's a bounce-back situation for him. They're facing the Reds pitcher Mike Minor, 5.82 home ERA for Minor. Last time Minor faced the Cards, he gave up 8 hits and 5 earned runs in 5 innings pitched. Nootbaar was a pinch hitter there. I think he walked, so didn't get a face Minor, but I like the situation, and the projection I think had him as high as like 2.65. So a lot of projected value there, courtesy of the Betting Pros MLB player prop cheat sheet. And hey, speaking of Betting Pros, have you checked out the Betting Pros podcast? Yes, you can get that wherever great podcasts are found. They do a good job breaking down the early lines for NFL and college football as well. So check those guys out. Shout out to Thomas, good dude, and good podcast over there. Betting Pros podcast. Just, you know, wherever you listen to great podcasts, you can find those guys over there. Next up, final pick of the day, and we're going back to the Dodgers, plus 133 on the money line. I mean, Dodgers,
dog.
As a dog, I mean, first off, betting on the Dodgers,
dog.
Betting on the Dodgers as a dog, plus 133 money line at the Mets. You can get that over on Win. Now, there obviously are some things you're a little nervous about. Jacob deGrom is going for the Mets, but we got the Dodgers, the best team in baseball as a dog. Why would we not be all over this? We got Tyler Anderson on the hill. He's good on the road, 6-2, 3.17 ERA. Tyler Anderson, last time he faced the Mets, 6 innings pitch, 0 earned runs. I'm going to repeat that again. 6 inning pitch, 0 earned runs. Now, again, that was at Chavez Ravine. So, you know, it's a little different on the road here, but I still like the matchups, and I like Tyler Anderson on the road. And then we're going up against Jacob deGrom, which is scary because he's obviously a very, very good pitcher, but he just doesn't get run support. He consistently does not get run support. You feel bad for this guy. His win-loss record would probably be much better if he got the run support he deserves. 5 starts, he's only averaging 2.4 runs of support. So even if he holds he gives up a couple to the Dodgers, gets to the bullpen. I mean, can the Dodgers get to 3 runs on the road and cover this 2.4 runs of support that he gets? I like that situation a lot. And again, this Dodgers team, when they're hot, they're hot. You look at the trends, they're good coming off a win. You know, some teams maybe cool off. And I am slightly scared about the Mets. They've lost back-to-back. But again, this is just a straight, the Dodgers are a machine. They're playing in New York. I think they're going to be up for this game. They're running away with, essentially the NL, and I think they're looking to put the Mets into place. So I really like the Dodgers on the money line, plus 133. This is, again, you're just not going to get the Dodgers as a money line dog very often, and I'm going to jump at the opportunity. So give me the Dodgers, plus 133 on the money line. You can get that over on Win. Give me Lars Nootbaar, over a half total bases, minus 145 over on DraftKings. And apologies to Lars. I'm sure I butchered your name, but hey, you seem like a cool dude, so I'm sure you're going to let it slide. So Lars, over a half bases, minus 145 over on DraftKings. And last but not least, dipping my toe in the Nerfy pool, Phillies versus Arizona. No runs in the first inning. You can get that over at DraftKings, minus 105. That, again, that to me seems like and maybe the bats are so hot as of late, they get it going, but it still feels like a great spot. Like they've been swinging the bats so many times. They've been going around the lineup so many times. Are you not tired? Are you not exhausted? I'm just reminded of that Simpson meme where they're getting beat up. I think it was actually Homer when he's beating up the when he's a crusty It's the episode where he goes to clown college. He becomes like a regional Krusty the Clown. And then he's beating up the Hamburglar character because he has no idea it's a sketch. And then the kids in the crowd are just going, stop, stop. He's already dead. We've all seen that meme when it comes to sports. And stop. The Phillies, they're already dead. Arizona, please don't score any runs in the first inning. And Phillies, they'll take care of that themselves. So under a half run scored in the first inning, minus 105 on DraftKings. Thank you as always for tuning in the show. BetMGM, promo code JUICE150, $1,000 risk-free bet. Follow us on TikTok at Betting Pros. Follow me on Twitter at Sean T. Green. Check out my other show, Sports Gaming Podcast. Got a bunch of picks there, NFL preview stuff. We got some pick'em contests as well, so check it all out over there. Hey, you know what to do. Subscribe, rate, and review. And as always, don't forget to let it ride.